Welcome to the only correct food TikTok tier list. Stuff from tons of TikTok creators that have done viral recipes, where viral meaning everybody knows about them. Like, that's the level of viral that I wanted. I'm gonna decide based on how good the food is, how creative it is, and how realistic it is for someone to make. For example, you know, some of the stuff on here, it's all in a random order, is not so good for people to make. It's not so easy for people to make. And some of it doesn't taste good. Some of it is just, you know, like life hacks that were not really life hacks. So, starting with Anna Paul's Turkish pasta. This is going to the top tier. I'm not gonna put everything in the top tier, this is the first one. But this is so delicious. I love that concept. Next, baked feta pasta. This is either going in A or S. A. If I had to choose between these two, I would choose to eat the Turkish pasta. But this feta pasta is still so good. More realistic to make the feta pasta for me personally, because you just put stuff in a pan and bake it. Turkish pasta is slightly better though, just because it has a lot more spices in it. Baked oats is going in either A or S. I promise there's gonna be stuff that's not in A and S. But this is A. It looks like a cake or a cookie, but it's have oats for breakfast, so you could have that potentially for breakfast. I like that. That's actually a life hack. Burnt Basque cheesecake. How easy is it for someone to make that at home? It's not. It doesn't look easy to make. Based on what I'm sensing, I don't think it's easy to make. I think it tastes good, but cheesecake in general is a little bit sour kind of, and I get that that's the point, but I am gonna put it in either B or C. Something that is not easy to make and doesn't really taste as good as the other stuff on here, to me, right? Sour, like, if it depends on what you like. This bean salad, I love when healthy food goes viral, because it's not very often. I love when vegetable-based food goes viral. I like it. It is good. A or B. I love when vegetable-based food goes viral though. Lots of vegetables in the food. I love those types of foods. I know that lots of people don't like that. Whenever I hear someone say they don't eat vegetables, they don't eat mayonnaise, they don't eat onion, they don't eat fruits, certain, like they're picky on, they don't like this, I'm like, maybe you haven't had it in the right way, but you should. I just think it's so good and they're missing out. Like, there is no ingredient in the world that I don't like. There is no cuisine in the world that I don't like. Birria tacos. So, birria tacos I'm putting in an S. I really, really like that. Can I just say, I am so glad that everybody is flavor forward on but the ones I'm putting in S tier are, and the fact that those went viral means that everybody has really, really good taste. All right, brownie pudding. Brownie pudding I would put at B. Taste wise, I'm sure it tastes amazing. This picture really highlights the like crunchy, crispy top and soft, gooey middle. It's still obviously good, and if you make that for a dinner party, everybody's gonna love it. But for me personally, I think desserts in general, the cheesecake, I just kind of put them lower naturally. Like, I think I'm more of a savory than a sweet person in general for food. So, butter chicken. Fun fact, Indian food was trending in TikTok in late 2022. So everybody was trying Indian food on TikTok in September 2022. And then on YouTube in 2024, like summer, June 2024, everybody was trying Indian food. And they were all, of course, trying butter chicken, which is one of my favorite Indian dishes. And I'm gonna put it in S. And I think it's cool because, fun fact, just note how none of the other recipes on this board or that were TikTok viral are Indian. Like, I was glad Indian food had its moment. Carrot salad. This, again, like I said, I love when vegetable-based food goes viral because it just shows that, like, it does taste good and it's very good for you too. Realistic. This is realistic to make. I'm putting it in B. Charcuterie boards. So this was a trend last couple years. I'm putting it in D, C or D. I just think like I love prepared food items. I don't really think that cheese, crackers, and grapes is like divine. It's okay, but it's not it's not divine. I'm glad it's a trend. It's very pretty. I think it's more about the aesthetic. Aesthetic isn't one of my categories. It's how creative it is, which this is, but delicious and realistic to make at home. Like it is pretty easy to make, but in terms of me gravitating towards something to eat, no. So it's about like how it comes together as a dish for me. Cloud bread is also in D tier. How realistic is it to make? It's not. I'm gonna be making every single one of these dishes, but I'm not making cloud bread. But how delicious is it? It doesn't look good. I mean, I would rather have the regular bread. How creative is it? It is creative. But that doesn't always equate. Cronuts. Fun fact, I don't like plain bread doughs, and I don't like donuts. And I don't like stuff that's like really, really heavy, but doesn't taste really, really good. You know, it doesn't have a lot of bold flavor in it. I get it. And especially with the chocolate too. Croissant and a donut mixed together is creative. It is creative. Or if we had to weigh creativity in more, I would put it like C, but I just can't. Like, I don't like it. I'm not gravitating towards that. Anything dessert, I like and I need, by the way. Even just like as far as desserts go, this is not one of my favorite desserts. Ice cream is something I need. If ice cream was on this, just somehow ice cream was a trend, it would be an S. So it's about just preference, and I don't like donuts, or I don't prefer them to anything else on here. Dalgona whipped coffee. Fun fact, I don't drink coffee. I don't like energy drinks, coffee, tea. I like the taste of coffee and tea, but I don't like to use those things. I just don't really like prefer it to anything else. Again, sweet stuff. I know that you don't have to add sugar into it, but even without the sugar, like stuff that isn't savory and prepared foods, I don't gravitate towards. So I'm putting Dalgona in D. Again, actually it's a really creative thing, and doing that is cool. So I'm putting it in C for creativity. Creativity alone, cronuts and cloud bread is high, but maybe I should put them a little, you know, I can just rearrange them in here. You know what I mean? Deconstructed matcha is going in D. I saw this. I saw people doing this, like, you bought a deconstructed matcha. No. Doner, I believe. What I Googled was Doner, D-O-N-E-R, and that's what came up. I know that this was a trend, and I think it's divine, and I'm putting it in S tier. Dubai chocolate. I'm putting this lower, only because I think it's so creative. But again, with the sweets, like, I get it, and I do have some sweet recipes up on my page, but I'm not a majorly sweets person in general. I just want a little bit of ice cream, or a lot of ice cream, but that's pretty much it. Like, so as far as this, I mean, I also don't like pistachios. That's just a personal preference. I'm putting this in C, because I do think it's creative. And I think it looks really pretty, and it's aesthetic, and that's what it's a lot of it is about. That sweets, aesthetics, like creativity. It's not realistic for people to make at home, but they could melt chocolate and put it on a mold, and then put phyllo dough that was mixed with pistachio cream, and then put more chocolate, or make a parfait out of it, or make it with strawberries. Like, yes, you could do it, and that's why I'm putting it in C, because it's not, like, it's just not for me, but I get it. I get why it was a thing. Texturally too, that's cool. Dumpling lasagna. I made this and mine was dry. I didn't make it right. but it looks good and the idea of this is creative. And when I saw this, I was like, that's creative. Is it realistic? Yes. If mine had turned out, it's way easier than individually wrapping a bunch of little dumplings. And so delicious, there's no, yes, like that is gonna be good. It's the same flavors that it's just in a different format. Putting it at B, because mine didn't work out, but if it had, it's good. Egg flight, or flights in general, just making a variety. I think that's in B. B. I think the carrot salad, we can reorder this stuff later. Within the rows, we can reorder that later. Emily Mariko's salmon rice bowl. That's an S or A. That's an A. I haven't put a lot of stuff in A. A healthy dish that went viral, and I told you I love stuff when, you know, cool, creative, healthy food is viral. I love it. I loved it. I tried it. It was delicious. And it's very realistic for people to make at home. Not just a life hack that looks good but isn't practical. Erewhon smoothies, where they have a mango one, they have a blue smoothie, they have the Hailey Bieber smoothie. I think that's the pink one, if I'm not wrong. I know that I'm putting that in the bottom tier just because I haven't, you know what, let me put that in C. It's not realistic, and that's why I'm putting it in lower tiers. But I do like smoothies, but I'm putting it in C. Like, it's just not something I'm gonna crave. All right, frozen honey, I'm putting it in C. It's creative. It is realistic. You can just, anybody can buy a bottle of honey, put it in the freezer, and is it craveable? No. Is it creative? Yes. So it's in B or C. Oh, okay, I guess. But Gigi Hadid's vodka pasta, I'm putting it in A, or A, not S. Emily Mariko's bowl is an S, just realized. Okay, my thoughts on the Gigi Hadid vodka pasta. So it was trending because of her. Her name and everything made it trend. Otherwise, everybody knows what vodka pasta is. People went to Carbone and had it. But actually, I think vodka pasta I had it at a restaurant and it was decent, but it wasn't as good as like a white pasta would have been to me. It does taste good though, so I'm putting it in B. It is good. Savory girl dinner. I love the fact that girl dinner turned from like random stuff to like a little plate full of uncooked stuff that comes together really well, and super flavorful stuff too, because that's what I think a girl dinner is. It's not usually like Kraft mac and cheese. It's usually like little bits and pieces from like some leftover stuff, some, you know, cheese, salty, like vegetables, and I do view that as amazing. So I'm putting it in B. I think it's creative, especially you can put the possibilities of combinations are endless. You can add more ingredients to it: cucumbers, pickles, red bell peppers, salami, dates, hash browns, bread, tomato, cheese, different types of cheese, fruits, like different seasonings on it, different sauces, tzatziki sauce. Like, it's up to you, and I do think that that's cool. And I like how girl dinner got changed into something more realistic. Nature's cereal is going in the D. No. So, fun fact, that Nature's cereal is genuinely just fruit and water and ice. Huache, a sweet base could be milk with fruits and ice, and there's also other additions as well. Reminds me of sago, which is these tapioca pearls that are mixed with ice and condensed milk and real fruit. Japanese milk bread sandwiches. This would be so good for egg salad sandwiches. It is so good for egg salad sandwiches. It's used for that. Fruit sandwiches, I think, is super, super creative. I do think it tastes good, and it's realistic for people to make if they just buy Japanese milk bread. So I am putting it in C. Joe and the Juice Tuna Cotto is going in B. That looks good. And I know that that was trending because everybody was getting it. It looks good. It's a classic. It's delicious. It's creative, kind of. It's not very creative, but it's a good combination. And then it's realistic for people to make at home. Lasagna soup is going in A. I like that. I think it's very creative. I love how creative everything on this list is. It's delicious and it's realistic for people to make at home. That genuinely went viral because everybody was making it at home and they wanted the recipe. Or Logan's viral cucumber salad is going in A. That's delicious. I loved the everything bagel style one with salmon, and I loved the cucumber cut in a spiral shape with sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar. That was delicious. So, Din Tai Fung do recipe, so good. Marry Me chicken pasta, or the Tuscan chicken pasta, I am putting it in A. I think that's so, so, so good. Also, I know that it's not related to this, but there's also a different Alfredo with Cajun seasoning, and I think that's really, really delicious too. It would be an A, and it was trending. I really like white pasta, like white sauce. So I think it's delicious, it is creative, and it's very realistic for people to make at home. Japanese egg and rice, omelet with rice, which is very, very visually appealing because it's cut, it's getting cut open like that, and it reveals the inside, which appears to be less cooked. I'm gonna put this in B because I don't think anybody could really make that at home, but if they could have the chance to try it, it looks delicious, and I'm sure it would be delicious, and it's creative. Yeah. Those videos that say let's try good pastries together, or let's try really fancy pastries that look like fruit. I'm putting that in C. Creative, yes. At the end of the day, it tastes the same as a normal pastry or normal ice cream. Scoop and Scooterie. This is the most viral order from there, and I'm putting it in B because I told you I love ice cream. Also, I think that's creative to make a layered dessert, and yeah, that's been going viral. I've seen it everywhere. Takis with cream cheese and jalapenos, and I think it's creative. I love jalapenos with cheese is such a good combination. It's creative, the fact of adding them and structuring in that way, and I think it's good. So I'm putting it in B. Strawberry yogurt bark, I'm putting it in C. I like strawberry yogurt bark. It's easy for people to make. It's creative. Should I put it higher? Should I put it in A or B? I just don't know. I'm putting it in C. I just don't think it's a texture thing. Tini's mac and cheese. This is going in S or A. I think I'm putting it in S. Delicious, realistic for people to make at home, first of all. Yes, it is. And it's authentic, as in there's a classical cooking technique that she uses, and people are doing it. She made people use classical cooking techniques that they might not have tried before to make a dish that they have definitely tried before, but that she made the best version of it. And the smoked paprika is so good. Some stuff just belongs in S, Vinny's chicken Caesar wraps is going in A. That looks delicious. It's creative. Is it creative? Caesar salad, putting it in a wrap. I mean, that is classic. Like, all salads do go in wraps. In general, like the fact of making it that stuffed, yes, you deserve to go in A. Also, it looks good. Hailey Bieber's pizza toast, I am putting this in D because of the fact that it looks good. It's easy for people to make at home, but it's nothing new. Something that I would throw together, to be honest. Nothing that I would ever crave. Soufflé pancakes are going in D. They're not easy to make at home. I'm sure they taste good. It's a texture thing. Like when you cut into it, the inside of it, it's a texture thing for me personally. Nashville hot honey, anything is in S. That includes sliders, chicken tenders, Nashville hot honey, mozzarella sticks, like, okay. Tanghulu is creative. There's easy ways to make it at home. I'm putting it in B. B obviously is gonna be the most, there's not gonna be too much stuff in B, but it is gonna have the most items in it. Biscoff. Biscoff is going in D. I get it, it tastes good, but then when everything started being like Biscoff, like making it into the spread and then making it into cheesecake, like I just don't think it would elevate the already original recipe. Sushi burrito, that is going in S. I love sushi, first of all, but then that is creative. It's easy to make at home. It's actually easier to make at home than sushi is. And it is delicious and wildly creative. Dot cake is cake with frosting and sprinkles. Creative, yes, visually it is satisfying to see that. Delicious, nothing you haven't tasted already. It's easy to make at home. I'm putting it in C because I do like it. I have made it, but it's nothing new. It's also a dessert, and as I said, unless it's ice cream, it's not gonna be craveable to me. Smash burger tortillas, which is where you take a tortilla, spread meat on it, and then cook it, and then put your toppings on it. I think that's creative. I think it's cool. I'm putting it in either C or B. C. When something's creative but not much more, I do put it in C. I noticed that. Soup dumplings. So good. I'm putting it in A. That's delicious and that is creative. And if you try hard enough, you could make it at home. Quadrant tortillas. Lay a tortilla flat, cut it, and then put filling in each quadrant and then wrap it like that. Wildly creative. Doesn't taste like anything you haven't already tasted. Layering it like that might make it taste a little bit different. Easy for people to make at home. I'm putting it in C. Smashed potato salad. I'm putting it in B. I'm not really, like, potato salad is delicious. That specific potato salad looks really, really, really good. Rice with soy sauce, edamame, avocado, cucumber salad. I'm putting it in B. That is craveable and that looks really, really good. Pancake cereal is in D. Pancake cereal is tiny, tiny little pancakes so you make normal pancake batter but make it tiny, like small little teaspoons of it. And then how would you even flip that? How would you even flip those? Would you just flip all of them at once? And then putting it with milk. It's creative but not much more, which is what C tier is, but I am putting them in D tier because I don't think that would taste good. Like, pancakes would taste good by themselves, cereal would taste good by itself, but I don't think that those two things needed to meet. Hasselback potatoes, C. right? It's creative. C is creative, but not much more. S is delicious, creative, real. D is no. Pudding should be at the bottom of B tier, not at the top. I think carrot salad should be at the bottom of B tier, not at the top. I think egg flights should be at the bottom of B tier, not at the top. I think vodka pasta should be at the bottom, not at the top. These pastries need to move down. There you go. That is the only correct food TikTok tier list. Delicious, creative, and real. We have donor. We have Emily Mariko salmon rice bowl. We have butter chicken or Indian food as a whole when it was trending in about 4 years ago. We have birria tacos. We have Nepal's Turkish pasta, Nashville hot honey sliders, sushi burrito, Tini's mac and cheese. In A tier is baked feta pasta, baked oats, bean salad, lasagna soup, cucumber salad. Let me know in the comments if you would change anything about this, if you want to promote anything up, if you want to take anything lower. Dumpling lasagna deserves to go lower. I didn't like it when I made it. The fact that I guess I must have not made it right. Let's just switch Basque cheesecake and Dalgona together. Let me know what you would change. Also, fun fact, I bought this soccer ball, football. FIFA World Cup 26 was hosted in the US. Does it say anything about that? Nope. Doesn't say anything about it being hosted in the US. But it was. And yeah.